All right, welcome to tonight's Project 365 team training. And it is the 10th of September 2018. And on tonight's call, I'm going to be covering just two fundamental skills. So in building a network marketing business. So that is talking to people and how to share or how to invite people to take a look at Isagenix. So first of all, we'll just share some gratitude. So we've got no more uni assignments for the year. I know how that feels. I think everyone here is like, yes, huge gratitude, cool. Grateful for a beautiful weekend with friends and all the beautiful people in my life. Hell yeah. I'm grateful for, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for exercise, like just moving your body. It just makes you feel so freaking amazing. I'm just so grateful for the gym and heavy weights. I've really been loving that. And I'm sure Blake is grateful for mountains, as we were chatting about his Reconnect adventures. And he's probably grateful that he's flying to Bali in a week as well. No, in 2 weeks as well. So Joel, if you just want to write in your gratitudes as well. And we've got a few. So Callista sends her apologies. She won't be on the call because she's in LA. And I believe it's like 3 a.m. or whatnot. Natalie as well, she's traveling around Europe. She's trying to jump on with her 4G. It's a bit of hit and miss, so we'll see how that goes. And also some recognition. So Natalie we just want to recognize the whole team because a lot of you guys are putting in the effort. You guys are showing up, you're doing your target avatars, you're sending out your invites, you're just staying consistent and stepping up, which is freaking amazing. Big shout out to Joel for taking initiative on actually learning about the business more in depth. So he's really just learning the compensation plan and just absorbing the content like a business owner. So shout out to you, man. Then also Liz Hodson, on a health perspective, she had a birthday this week and her goal was to look sexy and feel sexy for a birthday, and that was achieved. So big shout out to Liz. And shout out to me. I got an enrollment today, which is amazing. Super stoked for Anwen, which I'm really pumped for her to get started. And that is about it, guys. So getting stuck into this call, I was going to jump into the fundamentals, but I want to quickly just preface what it means. What am I looking to share? Basically, a really important thing around building a network marketing business is your posture, is your stance. Because you can say all the things, but if your posture is not set in stone, then it doesn't matter what you say, it's not going to fly. It's how you say it. With that posture, with that backing yourself, with that certainty, with that energy, with that excitement. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because throughout the start of my journey, I had no posture. I was like, talking about network marketing. I was like, it's like this thing. And like I'd shy away from it. Whereas now it's like, no, I do network marketing. Like it's a total different shift. So I want you to have that, just think about your posture. Like when you are sharing Isagenix or when you are talking about network marketing, just be conscious of how you're thinking in that process. When someone says, is it network marketing? Do you kind of like freeze up and you're like, whoa? Or do you get excited? You're like, yep, it's network marketing. Like just kind of catch yourself how you feel about talking about the industry. And if you feel a little bit funny, then perhaps that is an area in your belief system that you've got to work on. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it comes down to a decision. You can do all the research. You can look at, it's a $182 billion industry, larger than NFL industry, NBA industry, music industry, movie industry combined from the States. Like it is a massive industry. It's huge. Women are crushing it in network marketing, absolutely crushing it. Anyway, so I wanted to just touch on that. Really focus in on your posture. Like this is a business, and be proud of it. Be loud and proud, because no one wants to follow someone. No one wants to join your business if you are, you shy away from what it is. People want to follow someone that is 10 out of 10 in their belief, in their posture. And if you're lacking a little bit of posture right now, if you're lacking, like a little bit, you're a 7 out of 10 with network marketing or whatnot, just take it from myself. Literally borrow my belief, borrow Nat's belief, borrow Blake's belief, just borrow any of our belief and embed that in the way that you show up. So I want to just quickly touch on that. Now, number one, talking to people. So again, these skills are on repeat. This is literally the bread and butter of what we do in this business. And number one, talking to people. I'm going to just break it down in face-to-face interactions and then also on social media. So face-to-face interactions, number one, you want to, if this is for people that are looking for new people, that are trying to find new people to talk to. And again, you want to hang out in the places where, one, you enjoy hanging out. For example, for me, I go to the gym. I talk to people at the gym. I go to cafes. I don't really talk to people at cafes. It's more the gym or at the beach or wherever it is. For you, it could be, I don't know, it could be the yoga studio, or it could be I don't know, maybe you do salsa dancing, maybe you do painting, maybe you go to the park, maybe you walk your dog. And there's, the dog community, the park community. So go to places that you're genuinely interested in, that you would go to anyway. And then number two is set the intention of intentionally connecting with no agenda. So literally state that to yourself. My intention going to the gym, or my intention going to the park right now, or my intention going, whatever it is, my intention is to intentionally connect with no agenda. And every single time I've actually said that, somehow I've just like sparks up a conversation without even thinking about it. And that takes me to my third point on how to actually start a conversation face to face. And again, it's kind of like how to be human. It's kind of funny, like how to actually practice being human is, there's a couple of ways that I do it. One, questions, and two, a compliment. So for example, a question would be, hey man, I'm at the gym and, it's CrossFit. So it's like, hey man, how you doing? And they'll be like, hey dude. I'm like, is this your first CrossFit session, or have you done CrossFit before or whatnot? It's literally just a question. Hey man, and you got to smile and bring your energy. And again, for those who've been with David Wood, you would understand that there's some other stuff going on. You want to smile, you want to be approachable, you want to think positive thing about the person in front of you, and just ask them, hey man, is this your first CrossFit session? Like, have you done CrossFit before? And that just starts the conversation because it's an informal setting. Like it gives you permission. Or you're at the dog park. You're like, oh my gosh, like every time I'm down here, it's good vibes, isn't it? And like you're chatting with people that have dogs. Oh, which one's your dog? Oh, how old? How old's the dog? Like it's just asking questions. Now the second one, and again, like if that just opened up a conversation, would people be able just to continue a conversation? Would people be just kind of write in the comments or put your hand up or whatnot? If you were able just to open up a conversation, would you be able to continue it on? Just naturally. Where are you from? How are you? Cool, awesome. What motivated you to get this breed? Or what do you do for a living? Okay, great, awesome. So another way to, again, approach and open up a conversation is a compliment. I freaking love compliments. I've come to love them. For men, it's a little bit, what would you say? For women, it is just, I feel anyway, that it's just so natural for women to compliment each other. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, I may be totally off the mark, but like if someone's got an amazing bag, it's like, hey, oh my God, I don't know. For men, at least that's my experience. And I've had to learn how to compliment. So again, an example for this would be, I'm at the gym, I've set the intention, I'm going to intentionally connect with someone with no agenda. This bloke was lifting some serious weight. Like this guy, it was a huge dude, like big dude, massive. And he was squatting heavy weights. And I like walked past him and I was like, bro. And again, approaching someone with energy, like they're your friend already. And again, this might be uncomfortable at the start. I didn't start out like this. I just want to preface that. I was not as good as connecting with people like I am now face to face when I first started this. I used to crap myself. But it was just practicing and getting out of my head and into my heart. That's when it became easier. And again, I complimented this bloke. Dude, that is like some serious weight, man, like good stuff. And he's like, oh yeah, man, like this and that. Like I'm so zen. Like I just had a meditation class and now I'm here trying to lift some weights. And I was like, oh yeah. And again, it just opens up the combo and the chat and it just flowed. He was a great dude. And we ended up, this leads to the next point. We connected on Instagram. Yeah, man, sick, bro. He was a serious dude. He was American. We brought out for sure. And we connected, and he actually asked me for my details. So he actually said, hey man, let's connect on Instagram and stay in touch. If he didn't ask me, I would have asked him. So that's how you can make connections face to face. Does that help? I know you've probably heard this before, but again, this is the business. Like this is literally, it's a fundamental. Awesome. And I will get to the point of how to share Isagenix. I'm just covering the talking to people. So again, if we just touch onto social media, Facebook, you've got your Facebook list. If you do not know how to print out your Facebook list, does everyone know how to print out their Facebook list? Great to have these reminders. Yeah, awesome. Yep. Does everyone know how to do it? We're getting some yeses. So there's actually a way that you can print out your Facebook list. And if you've got 500 friends, boom, there's 500 people. If you've got 200, 200. So that's how you can literally find people to talk to through that way. Now, let's just say you might want to expand your network, say like Ari, she started with quite a small network and she's had to do a lot of work, expanding, and maybe the people that you currently hang out with aren't your vibe or just aren't the quality of people that you want to bring into the business. Like when I first started, you'll have to start talking to different people. So again, you want to look at yourself. Who do I want to be? Or, what's version 1.1 of me? Am I a businesswoman? Am I a businessman? Do I love, what are my interests? Is it personal development? If you've got a target avatar, like that one person that you're talking to, where does that person hang out? What are they into? Is it movement? And then start searching those groups. Again, it's very, like you guys, I'm sure you guys have heard this, but it's this simple. Searching those groups, for me, it's like Abraham Hicks, law of attraction. Woo! If mums are the people that you want to chat to, single mums. Oh, I don't know why I said single mums. Mum life. I don't know, mums on Facebook, or mums in Queensland, mums in Burleigh Heads, mums in Sydney, or whatever it might be. And then start adding value to those pages. Add value. And this is actually, I feel like this is actually a whole call in itself, social media marketing, that I probably will do a whole call on. So I'll keep this brief and do another call. I'm thinking out loud. Cool. So you want to start engaging in these groups, and naturally you will just start conversations with individuals. Engage in the comments. If you see a post that you like or whatnot, like, you know what, I'm just actually going to show you and just give you an example to really make this real for you guys. Okay, here we go. So, where are we? So, Abraham Hicks Vortex Group. Here we go. Look, so, there we go. We go into Abraham Hicks. We jump into this group. Whoa, why did that come up? Here we go. And if we look, how many members are there? think there's a hell of a lot of members anyway. Okay, cool. Look at this. Look at this person. I don't know why I'm stressed about the age. The idea of aging causes me too much anxiety. Okay. I don't know about that post. The real key to happiness is to stop expecting others to make you happy. Good morning. Okay, my internet is quite slow, so you can't really see what I'm doing. I would like that post, and then I'd say 100%. You've got to take total responsibility of your life. Boom. I'd comment that. I'd like someone's comment, and then I would even check this person out. Okay, Dagny, she lives in Spain. We're open in Spain, but to be honest, I kind of don't want to deal with that market. So I look over here. She lives in New York. Awesome. This woman, I don't know where she lives. Tony. Where does Tony live? Okay, let's go to Helen. And again, we're kind of just looking for people. Okay? So we're literally just looking for people. She's a little bit out of my demographic with the person that I'm looking for. So again, I would probably not, and she doesn't even, I can't even add her as a friend. Do you kind of see, is this kind of making sense to you guys? Like you're literally looking for people. Well, I'm going to stop sharing. Does this kind of make sense? Like you're literally looking for that person that you want to talk to. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Okay, so that's how you can start talking to new people. And again, you would add a friend, you'd add them, send them a message saying, hey, I saw you in the Abraham Hicks group. I love expanding my network. That's what I say. I'm just, boom, I love expanding my network. How'd you get into Abraham Hicks? Or boom, I love expanding my network. How many kids do you have if you're a mum and you're in a mum's group? Or, hey, I love expanding my network. What got you into business if you're into business group? Or do you own a business? Or, so it's literally just a way to start a conversation. Cool. Now, so that's one. That's a few skills on how to actually talk to people. Now, coming to number 2 on how to invite people to Isagenix. So actually how do I go from talking to people to then inviting them and offering them the solution of Isagenix. So again, we will go into face-to-face. So it all face-to-face when it kind of breaks into two, it kind of shifts. So with the example that I gave with that bloke at the gym, how I, complimented him, we broed out, we connected on Instagram. So I know that later down the track, I'm going to approach him 100% because he's into health and fitness. He's open-minded. He loves traveling. He's into health and fitness. Like he ticks the boxes. Okay. So I've connected with him and then I've added him onto my list. So when the time comes, I am going to ask him, hey man, do you want to look at Isagenix? That's not what I say. What I actually say, what I actually say is, what do I say? I send a voice message, or I can actually, I'll write a script. But for people that I'm directly approaching, again, this is a direct approach. So this is a method of actually approaching someone, a direct approach where you directly ask someone. I would compliment the man. So again, 1, send them a voice message or send them a message, and I'll write one up for you guys on saying why you're reaching out. So again, it would start with, hey Shane, it's been great getting to know you over the past 2 weeks. I wanted to reach out because you're a genuine dude. You're well into your health and fitness, and you seem like a fun guy, or you seem like a motivated guy. Okay, so you're giving 3 reasons specific reasons to them, genuine reasons for the person why you're reaching out. So, hey Shane, it's been great getting to know you over the past 2 weeks or the past 3 weeks, or it's just been great getting to know you. I wanted to reach out because you're XYZ. You know, I'm building, and again, it's like I'm building, and for me, I'm kind of just saying, I'm just saying I'm building a business with people who I believe are entrepreneurial, into health and wellness, or health and fitness, and they have a 6-7 figure mindset. You know, I'm building a business. I'm building a business with people who are entrepreneurial, they're into their health and fitness, and they have a 6-7 figure mindset. And I thought of you. You know, I'm looking to link up with, yeah, for sure, all good, Nat. I'm looking to link up with some key partners who want to work from home. Or you could change it to who want to work from home. It might not be for you, but I think you'd love it. Does that sound like something you'd like to learn about, or you'd be open to learning about? Does that sound like something you'd be open to learning about? Okay, again, that verbiage is really important. Does this sound like something you'd be open to learning more about? And where I'm learning this, guys, again, and this is always an evolution, so don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about like the perfect thing to say. It's more really how you say it. So again, why I love voice messages is because people can hear your energy. Is people can hear the way that you're showing up. They can hear your posture. Again, going back to the start, people will follow people that are certain with where they're going. So does that make sense? Is that cool? Is that, yeah. So that's a direct approach. Now, what you can do again is you can do a referral. You know, you can ask for referrals. And I'll show you the referrals that I've been using. And again, this is the stuff I'm learning from Zach and Eden Slobin, and also Natalie. Natalie's been taking us through some awesome things, and I'm experimenting. So again, I want to just inject in the call right now is to practice. You know, to go out there and find ways of approaching. You know, pick my brain. Go into Zach and Eden's Our Easy Training. You know, go into their pages and practice ways of approaching and test it, and then look back. How did it go? Send 20 messages. Then look back at how many responded. Okay. So the next template that you could use is again referrals. So I'll share my screen. And I've been using this one. Here we go. So again, this is just in my Google Docs. And I've used Natalie's. You know, Natalie. It's a bit of a mix. It's a bit of a mix of Eden Slobin and Natalie Drenovac, like in one. So I'll say, hey, someone, hey XX. I know you're really busy and that you probably get a lot of messages, so this will only take 60 seconds to read. Who do you know? You know, who do you know here in Sydney, or who do you know here in Melbourne, or who do you know here in Adelaide who's an entrepreneur into the health and wellness and has a 6-7 figure mindset? Okay. I'm expanding my business in the area, and I'm looking for some key partners who want to work from home. I appreciate any connections. Totally understand if you're too busy to respond, but even a one-liner or 1 or 2 line reply would really make my day. Okay. So again, I'll just copy and paste that in the comments, so you can copy and paste it. So if you want to use that, that's another way. That's another a referral, okay, for the business, top down. Top down. Awesome. And again, this is another one, another way to, and again, this is after you've cultivated a relationship. So say you've, say you've connected, for example, I connected with a bloke through Abraham Hicks. I provided a video, a Facebook Live in that page, and I added some value around what my 2 cents on manifestation and taking action. And a couple of people added me. So again, I urge you to really step out of your comfort zone and start doing Facebook Lives and videos in pages and just providing value. Because then people will perceive you as an expert, someone of value, and they will be more inclined to add you, check you out. So this bloke's added me. I literally had, you know what, again, I'll share my screen just to give you some real life examples. Where is he? Brian. So Brian added me. This was, where are we? Whoop. And again, I know we're up, I believe, is it? Yeah, how long are team calls again? Half an hour or is it 45? Anyway, I'll wrap it up. So Brian added me and he liked my video, and okay, where are we? Okay. It's a little bit long. Where are we? Look, so, hey, he said, thanks for connecting. Your video in Hicks group about taking action was really great. I think the dreamer can be dangerous, but action is what creates the momentum. So basically I was sharing how you can't just visualize shit and not take any action. Like, you've got to take aligned action with what you visualize and feel, for those of you who know about Abraham Hicks and all that sort of stuff. So dangerous without the action behind it, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't respond to him. Okay, I didn't respond to Brian, but I made a post. And again, I'm going to do a social media training for sure later. I made a post where I said, who wants to feel more confident in their body this summer or this spring? It was something along the lines of that, like an ask. And there was a bunch of people that liked it and a bunch of people that commented on it. And every single person that liked it that wasn't already an Isagenix or someone that I haven't hit up, or maybe I have, I literally sent them this message. Everyone, I saw you like my cleanse post, so I had to reach out. I get the vibe you're really busy. And again, it's going to look very similar. And I got this from Natalie. I get the vibe that you're really this, blah, blah, blah. It takes 60 seconds. A few friends of mine are putting together a small group to do a cleanse. I'm helping people to shift a couple of kilos and feel confident in their bodies. Do you know anyone who might like to know about it? So again, I'm asking for referrals. It's an indirect approach. I totally understand, I hope everything's, and I said, and this was genuine, I added, and beyond this, let's definitely connect further, as I'd love to hear how you got into Abraham Hicks. Like, that was genuine. Like, I want to actually, learn a little bit more about him. And he responded with this, he said, I'd love to get into better shape, blah, blah, blah. And, he had a few excuses and I had to manage some objections. Okay. But this, for the purpose of this training, it's how to share. So again, I'm just going to copy and paste that template that I use for product into the page, into Zoom. So again, it's right there. Hey, so-and-so, I know you're really busy. Yeah. Okay, so I sent that out to quite a number of people. I got a lot of no responses, a couple of no's. I got some yeses. So again, numbers game. 1 out of 10 people generally will say yes. 10 people that you have a phone call with, one person out of the 10 people you have a phone call with will start Isagenix, roughly. So yeah, that's a few templates that I use that I've accumulated as I've learnt. And again, I've just learnt from people that are doing it, that have success. Okay? So I urge you to kind of go out of your way to learn from other network marketers that have the success and pick their brains. You know, really look at their content. Okay, so does that kind of help a little bit? Just a few more. I know, Ari, you're in the next step group, so this is a bit of a repeat, but I think it's quite as mundane and as it is. This is literally the business. Like this is literally it. Just connecting with people, finding people that have those qualities that you want in your business, and offering them Isagenix. And that's how we invite people. So, yeah. Does anyone have any questions for me? I'll just open it up. Like if you've got literally any questions about anything, ask away, and I'll do my best to answer them.
I don't have any questions, but it all makes sense. I think I need to be a bit more comfortable into speaking with people in life, like when doing things around. Yeah. So.
Yeah. A good thing to do, and I remember learning this from Michael Klaus, was look at your enrollments. Like literally go through who your last 3 enrollments were, or at least your last 5, and see where they came from. You know, did you meet them on Instagram? Did you meet them on Facebook? Or did you meet them in person? And that'll give you a really good gauge on where to spend your time. So I've found meeting people face to face, it's like what would you call it? The conversion is like numbery as it is, like the conversion rate for people that I've met face to face is a lot higher than people that I've connected with on Facebook. So I would say probably, yeah. So, yeah, Ari, just the best way to kind of go about chatting to people would just, I do fear challenges. Like that is the biggest thing that has helped me so much, is like doing the weirdest shit in public. Like literally I have, like in the middle of CBD, I've like yelled at the top of my lungs, freedom, like with hundreds of people around me. I know it's weird. And it scared me because I wanted to get over what people thought of me. Because that is something, and because it was so, I was literally freaked. I mean, you don't have to do that, but if you want to get over it really quickly, and just then do it. Because practicing that and practicing doing really strange stuff, it made talking to someone at a park seem like, do you know what I mean? Like, because it was so far outside the comfort zone, when I actually went to do the work, I was like, because I didn't give a crap if he accepted me or not. Because I went past that threshold. And again, I've done some like weird morning rituals in public, and like I've done some crazy shit. It's good fun. It's actually really fun because you've literally got to
do that together.
Yeah, well, I did it with someone. I've actually done it with Joel. I've did it with a mate of mine that, yeah. And I was like, are you serious? Did you actually do that? And then now I was doing it. Anyway, it just allows you to take off the caring what people think about you cap, so that you can actually be yourself. And it actually practicing and doing those fear challenges actually allowed me to sink into my heart more and get out of my head. Because when you're in your head, you're thinking, oh, what are they going to think of me? What are this, what are that, like this and that. But when you kind of break through that barrier, one, you just don't give a shit. And so you're okay with you, and you're just like, hey man, that's a beautiful dog. What's her name? You don't care, like it's, yeah. So does that help a little bit? Yeah. You just got to do it. The fear is going to be there and you just got to do it anyway. Cool. All good, RJ. Is there any other questions that you have about anything? Is there any specific things that you'd like me to train on, or for the team collectively to kind of train on at all? Ari, it's just you and me. Everyone's got their video cameras off.
That's all right. I like the, duo.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's kind of it. It's given me some great ideas for the next training. And again, we have got the 15th of September is Super Saturday. No, not Super Saturday. It's summer kickoff. So we want to invite to those people, invite. We've got 5 days, SKO. Cheers, Blake. We've got SKO in all major cities. So we want to focus in on inviting those people to those events. It's a reminder for me. I've got to pick up my game on that. I've been inviting people to Isagenix, but not the event. I've been inviting people to the event. So I've got to hold me accountable. I'm putting that out there to keep myself accountable. So awesome, guys. Thank you for jumping on, and just keep up the action, keep up the consistency, keep trialing. And yeah, it's just a numbers game, guys. It is seriously just a numbers game. Cool. All right. See you later.
Thanks, mate.
All good. See you, Ari.
See ya.
See you, Rogerio. See you, Blake.